Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. Let's rock. Well, what a difference a day makes, huh? Here we go. Gold up $44 to $33.77. Silver up 59 cents to $33.05 in the spot market. And $33.22 in the futures market, which is pretty significant to be back over 33 again, as people seem to be rotating into silver at this moment. The gold-silver ratio, nonetheless, is quite high at 102.108 as it tries to prepare to figure out what it's going to do after Chairman Powell announces. All right, the 10-year is unchanged at 4.343. And the dollar is down about 0.25% to 99.555. So kind of a flatlining here before the big FOMC meeting. Copper futures catching a little bid, 4.71, up about a penny. In the economic calendar, let's see, today is the trade deficit. That won't matter. Tomorrow is the FOMC meeting, followed a half an hour later by the press conference. So the FOMC meeting, the bet is that he will do nothing at this meeting. I tend to disagree with that. I think he will cut. But if he does nothing, then they'll look a half an hour into the future about the press conference and any guidance he has for the future and his fears of inflation or stagflation or recession. I think all those are on the table. In the pre-market, we are back in the greed category. Well, we are cruising for a bruising here. Stock market hasn't gone up this many days in a row in, I don't know, decades. So we're ready for a pullback, and it could be a hard one. We've got the Dow down 245, S&P down 41, NASDAQ down 196, and I think Bitcoin suffering as well this morning, which I always miss. Where did it go? Down about $1,000 to 93,753. I think it's going to be a down day, but tomorrow will be the big day. Let's get on to the deals. I've got a very early appointment this morning, so I'm having to do this earlier than normal. And I typically only update the website once very early in the morning. So if deals come out after that, I really appreciate you guys pointing those out to me, and then I can get back and update the website. At least for the next morning. Okay, we'll do 1 gram gold. Everything pricier today. 124 at Summit Metals. Bullion.com still has their new customer deal. Let's see, we've got a 1/10 gold eagle at 378. I think I'll just do the eagles because I am in a rush. We've got a half-ounce gold eagle, a quarter-ounce gold eagle at 897. We have got a half-ounce gold eagle at the major dealers, 1,732. Come on, Louie. Let's see. At Summit Metals, 1,732. We've got a 1-ounce gold eagle at Summit Metals, 3,454. We have got a 1-ounce buffalo, cheaper at bullion exchanges this morning, 3,485. But Costco deals are up. Okay, let's move on to 50 peso at spot at bullion exchanges, 4,088, and that is about a 1.2 something ounce of gold, 1.2057. And what kind of condition is that? AUBU. That's just a beautiful giant coin, and I would encourage anybody to pick that up if you're buying gold today. Let's keep going here on to Silver Eagles. You can get a Silver Eagle at Summit Metals, 37.79. Brilliant uncirculated. In a quantity of 20, it is going to be 37.20 at Pinehurst Coins. Off quality, nothing cheap. All right, and my red light is still on. I'm betting on a once-in-a-decade stock market crash here. And that may or may not happen. You'll have to decide if you agree with me on that. But looks like silver is trying to make a move this morning. We've got BU Maples at Bullion Exchanges, 36.19. And somewhat impaired, we've got 35.32 at Provident Metals. We got kangaroos. These have been cheaper on eBay for days now, but at the big dealers, Hero has them at 36.50. And very impaired kangaroos, 34.90 at Hero. All right, a Britannia is 36.44 at Summit. A Krugerrand is 36.13 at Summit. A Philharmonic is 35.47 at Bullion Exchanges. Libertads are going for, 42.92. Look at those Libertads fly. And they got the 5 ounce. No, I don't have the 5 ounce up here. And if you want to check the mintages of the 2024 libs, these two tabs right here on the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, you can follow along with me and click the very same links as I do these videos, which come out about an hour after I record them. Let's see. You can check the mintages here on 2024. It was a pretty high year. At Costco, everything is like $100 more today in the gold category. And if you were buying yesterday, would have been the day. We got maples at $33.99, buffaloes $34.69, eagles $34.69. And I would not buy a giant bar. Stay away from those. So, yeah, you'll take your 4% off if you have the Executive Club membership and a 2% rebate credit card, and you aren't already maxed out on those. Okay, junk in the trunk is over at Hero Bullion, 24.30. Any quantity pricing for dimes. Dimes are good. And in a large lot of $100, Pinehurst Coins has quarters at 24.29. But we've been finding pretty good deals on eBay lately. I'm going to skip past the 1 ounce rounds, go to the kilo, which is, yeah, you guessed it, $1,100. There it is, Monument Metals, right back up. And the kilo Perth Mint coin deal is still up as well. They have oodles and oodles of them. On to eBay. Let's try to find some good deals here in Silver Eagles. I liked that cull deal yesterday. And here we got impaired eagles for $7.22. That is about $35 out the door with a 3% rebate credit card. Links on my website. But Vermilion has got impaired eagles that look way nicer than this at $1 over spot. So I highly recommend you pick up your impaired eagles at Vermilion this morning if he has not sold out of those. If you want BU eagles, oh, what is this guy? Is he small? He's pretty small. Anyway, $36.50 out the door if you like that seller. A little bit more for a better-known seller, about $36.50 out the door in a tube of 20. How about a big lot of 100, $35.50, $34.50 out the door for impaired eagles, but Vermilion would be about $34.50 or something. Oh, it'd be a push. Well, actually, with spot up in the 33s again, or around 33, that would put Vermilion at 34 on Eagles, impaired Eagles, and Liberty's got them here at $34.50 after 3% rebate. Of course, Vermilion charges for shipping in smaller quantities. So you'll have to do the math on that, but I think his quality is going to be better. The reason I say that is that his dividing line for BU versus circulated is very high. So his circulated or off-quality eagles are generally going to be better than most. So consider that, and consider this Liberty deal here as well if you just want to point and click this morning. Let's do a silver maple. A tube of 25 is $9.12. Ouch. A tube of Britannias is $9.02, a little better. Tube of Kangaroos is $8.95. That's going to be the winner, $8.95. A tube of Krugerrands is $900. Let's do $8.95 on the cheat sheet. And $8.95 gets you about $34.75 out the door after 3% if you like that deal. Let's not forget the Philharmonics this morning. I always pass those for some reason. And whoa, I just went way past it. Where are those Philharmonics at? Hold on, right there. Okay, Philharmonics are going for $35.30 out the door for BU Philharmonics. Junk in the trunk in a lot of $10 is going to be Not five, $10, 23.5. There must be shipping on that. $5 shipping. Call that 24, about 23.25 out the door, and it is a pretty good seller. Only fair feedback, but they're just quarters. So yeah, that's going to be about 23.25 out the door for junk if you're going to buy before prices rise here. Let's keep going to a bigger lot of junk. Why did I go to the Mercs? No. Bigger lot of junk is going to be right there. Okay, a big lot of junk, and we don't want the holes, the damaged, or the slicks. We want all dates, and there they are, $24.50, about $23.80 out the door for a bag of quarters there. That's a pretty good price as well. Skip the Carson Cities and the Morgans this morning, and the cheapest kilo is going to be $11.25, a little under $1100 out the door. Here's your vintage bar of the day. It is an Engelhard, Australia. I bet you don't have one of those. It's only $4.10 plus $7 shipping, and you could add that to your stack. That's kind of a cool little bar. I don't see those all that often. All right, let's go on. The Kilo Kook. Kilo Kook is $11.99 and $30 off, about $11.70 out the door. And let's go on to a lot of 1 ounce rounds. Big old lot, $34.90, $33.90 out the door. Again, the links are all on my website, and I do appreciate if you shop on eBay to click my links because that helps my channel. In a tube of 20, you can get random rounds from bullion.com, about 34 out the door, about $1 over spot. And the cowboy rounds are 36, about 35 and change out the door, cheaper than they sell them on their website. 100-ounce bar, hopefully we'll find a cheap one here. And they ain't going to be $2,000. They ain't going to be $2,300. They are going to be, $34.20, $33.20 out the door, about 20 cents over spot. You got to pay up $60 for the Engelhard bar. Oh, I would do that. This is like a pebbleback, right? Not their most attractive bar, but $34.80 for a 100-ounce Engelhard bar. Can we get a nicer one? Well, anyway, it's Engelhard, but the AppMix bar here, this shiny AppMix bar, is your best bet at $34.20, $33.20 out the door. Somebody giving that one away. They looks like they tested it with acid, but and nobody wants an AppMix branded bar, but nonetheless, that's a big bar, and you can sell that any day of the week. Let's keep going to gold. 1 gram gold, which I have not been having much luck with lately. Yeah, still not. I got to fix something in that listing. Let's go on to random 1/10 gold. Cheapest random 1/10 gold is going to be your zero feedback seller. Yeah, we avoid those guys, don't we? Here's a 1/10 gold bar, $3.64, about $3.54 out the door. That's not bad for 1/10 gold, and that looks to be fondue. I don't know, it might be French, who cares. All right, let's keep going here. That's a good seller though, you can trust them. 1/10 gold eagle can be had as cheap as $3.83, $3.77. Let's check out this guy. Good seller, good feedback, $5 shipping. $3.82, $10 off, $3.72 out the door. Kind of looks like a proof, doesn't it? But it is BU. And he cared enough about it to put it in a nice little capsule there. So $3.65 for a 1/10 gold eagle. Is that going to beat the dealers? $3.65. Some of you looking for smaller gold, I know. $3.65 versus the cheapest price on the internet at $3.78. Yeah, you're going to save $13 on a nice looking BU 1/10 ounce gold eagle. So very nice. You small buyers can pick that up right there. And he's only got one, but I like that deal there for you guys. Okay, let's keep going back to eBay. Let's get up to the bigger gold. I'm going to go right to the 1/2 ounce gold, see what we can find. D 1/2 ounce random gold. All right, we're going to go past the goofy listings and the weird coins and the buttons and the Liberty heads. Liberty head is not a 1/2 ounce of gold. Those are the $2.50 Liberties. JM Bullion. Nope, we don't use them because they're always out of stock. Here's a 1/2 ounce Libertad, $16.32. Is that out of stock? Yeah, everything they put on eBay is out of stock. Let's see. Let's keep going here. I don't know what that is. What is that? Veinte 20 peso. Almost a half ounce now. We're going to stick with the half ounce. Get past the little kids and the big ugly head coins. Let's get to something you actually want, huh? Ooh, there is a 14 karat gold bar. Nope, don't trick me on that. Varied condition. Let's get you a BU Gold Eagle. There it is. Good seller, good feedback, free shipping, $17.91. On this one, we'll do the math. Maybe we'll save some money. $17.91, 91 times 0.97 with that PayPal credit card or the American Express Clear Blue Cash. $17.37 for a half ounce Eagle. $17.37 up at the big dealers, and they are going to be charging half ounce gold Eagle is going to be, I wish I remembered, $17.37 versus $17.31. No deal. No deal. The dealer wins. You can't win them all. You got to kiss a lot of frogs, right? Okay, let's keep going, but if you want me to do the work for you, I'm happy to do it. A 1 ounce gold Eagle is going to be, come on, gold Eagle. Who are you? 35.25. Too good to be true. It is a big seller, good feedback, free shipping. It is Gem BU, fresh roll. Oh, I like you. Okay, 35.25, and then I'm going to do the math on this as well. Hope we get lucky here. 35.25 times 0.97 for you heavy hitters here. 34.19. No, I don't think that's going to beat the dealers either. What's going on eBay? How about a Buffalo? We got to beat 3,400 at least. And 35.80. No, that's not going to do it either. Oh man, I'm striking out on the big gold today. How about a pre-33 gold Eagle? And you can pick those up for Annex. Oh, 33.87, 33.89. How is this seller? Big seller, good feedback, free shipping. And there's a gold Eagle. And if Annex graded it, it's probably been cleaned. But anyway, 33.89. And it is going to be at least $100 off, 32.89 on a gold Eagle, 0.9675 ounces of gold in that bad boy. Let's keep going here, see what else we can find. There's some stuff in my eBay store. If you'd like to ask me for a friend discount, precious metals verifier, and a vacuum sealer, refine your own bars in the Devil Forge. There's the Amex card, love it. There's the PayPal card, love it. There's the Quicksilver card link, so you can pick all three of those cards up. You'll like them all. Okay, the 3/4 ounce, weird coin from the heavily spotted Royal Canadian Mint. I don't know if these will spot or not. Some people don't have that experience. My experience is all these old coins from the Royal Canadian Mint spot like crazy. But this is $26 for 3/4 of an ounce over at JM Bullion. Yes, they want to get rid of them. And the Bison Bullion bar, 10 ounce Bison bar, $3.67. Very nice bars they make. Okay, and the completer coins, this is a 10 ounce. It is in stock at Provident. No, that's the 1 ounce, $39.35. I think that's going to be a hot coin. And let's keep going here. I want to get to the dealers on YouTube, and there they are. I would be all over the off-quality Eagles that Brian has. He seemed to have quite a bit. And Minot and Coinhuskers are having sales. And very, very cheap on the generic silver, and I don't know about the gold. I think we can find better gold prices, but looked like Vermilion might have been selling his foreign gold. I'm not sure. You'll have to check his latest video. Thank you for supporting my work any one of these three ways. And I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope we get a nice pop in the market, but we're going to have to watch that stock market, aren't we? Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and thumbs up if you don't mind. Share to your friends that are paying too much for silver and gold, because we don't want them to do that. And subscribe if you want to see more, and join my membership, Stacker Family membership, if you'd like to be part of the inner circle. I'll see you tomorrow.